Hey, hey, crunch time, hey, crunch time, yeah, crunch time, sports show on CTV, every Monday night, the latest sports news and highlights, oh my God, boy, he got the six, oh my God, boy, that boy on top, sip the water.
Yo. We in the building. We are in the building.
Yeah.
We in the building, dog.
Hello.
We the only podcast that give you a time and come in earlier. Let's see.
We here now.
We here?
Yo.
We are here.
Couple Porsche trucks, a couple old schools. Yeah.
Everybody good?
Yeah, I guess I'm good. Yeah.
All right.
My phone is this internet. I guess is not working.
I got full ball. That's crazy. How my phone got full balls and then the computer don't.
Yes,
And we running out the same Wi-Fi. Or am I?
Nah, you running out the jump.
I'm running out the Carrollton.
Yeah, I had to get off Carrollton because I wasn't my shit wasn't doing that.
Okay. Well, the Carrollton, y'all dropped it.
Yeah, I'm dropping it in all the groups. I know.
Y'all come on in. I'm going over to the homies on YouTube. Hey man, just to let y'all know, I know y'all gonna repeat this. But side note from sports real quick. If you got student loans, May 5th, you need to contact whoever gave you the student loans and set up a payment plan. Because if you don't, the boys gonna start garnishing wages, man. Taking money out your paycheck. They're gonna be taking your taxes. If you go to the casino and hit, they're gonna take your money there. You know what I'm saying? So any lump sum you get, I'm just trying to put you on game. You know what I'm saying? Don't say we didn't tell you. Set up a payment for them folks so you can give them their money, man.
Yeah.
Before they ruin your life. All right. Don't say we ain't say nothing.
All I can say is
don't say we didn't tell you.
All I'm gonna tell you is
reach out to them, man.
Everything that has been talked about is coming true.
Yeah. Make it easy on what they say, make it easy on yourself.
Exactly.
Don't play with them boys, man.
Just do what you gotta do.
Set up your little payment plan for a little $100, $200, $300, whatever.
What up?
Let it fight another day.
Everybody, come on in. Welcome to another episode of Crunch Time Sports. It's me, Stat Guy Steve. You got Mr. Knock It Off Drace beside me, and then on the end you got Mr. Corporate Moan, and of course our brother Say Something Shay. Welcome to another episode, guys. Welcome back. Happy Monday.
Or
whatever day that you decide to watch this live. Yes, sir. Shout out ZTV Online as always. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to Contagious Creations as well.
Yeah.
And shout out our boy JJ at Cooking Up Sports. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't, go over there and check him out too, along with all the other great content on ZTV Online, all the other great shows such as Against the Grain. Check it out, man.
Shout out to the content creators, man. It's hard work. This is not easy. Coming up with topics, and we entertainers, bro. We kind of like entertainers, right? This is entertainment, right? Yeah. Sports entertainment. Okay.
Something like it.
We entertainers.
Yep.
All right. Bet.
Yes, sir.
Before you start, shout out to Lemarian. We had Lemarian right here on Crunch Time Sport. He is now a Cleveland Brown.
My boy,
he over there with Shador.
Yes, sir.
So we can officially say, I know I want Lemarian to make the team, You still got to make the team.
You gotta make the court squad.
You got to
yeah.
make the squad.
We
But
don't see bro in the UFL. We don't see the NFL.
we can officially say that we had professional athlete here.
And brother, we proud of you, man.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
proud
we
of you,
we
man.
proud of you,
we
dog.
proud of
We
you.
proud
bro.
of you, man.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's dope, man. Dopeness.
So
Let's go.
Speaking of Shador,
Yes, sir.
my man was once a projected first round pick, and he
Mhm.
slid all the way to number 144 in the 5th round of the draft, and he was selected by Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Reportedly, it was concerns about his combine interviews and the influence of his father, Deion Sanders.
Uh-huh.
How y'all feel about that situation? Drace, I'm gonna start with you.
Well, as we always do in Crunch Time Sports, we decided to dive a little bit deeper into the situation with Shador. And what we discovered was Shador, along with everything you said with the interviews, he did not work out at the combine, which is not a deal breaker, but he didn't. He worked out his pro day. But digging a little bit deeper, we found out that he does not have an agent. He represents himself, and his advisor is his father. So, furthermore, that says basically, in so many words, that his father is his agent. In so many words, right? So that was another thing that we felt that teams possibly would not want to work with Deion because of, his brashness. He probably ain't giving you no discounts. We know that off the rip. Because if Shador happens to be a great player, there's a lot of things that's gonna come with him. The flashiness, the jersey sales, he's gonna be box office. We do know that, right? And working with Deion might not be, and let's just be honest, if you was a GM, working with Deion might not be the easiest thing. Let's just be real. And I love Deion, but the slander though, I can't stand for the slander. That's the problem. I was getting there. I was getting there. The slander in the moment. I'm gonna get it to you because you go ahead. I'm gonna let you explain.
I didn't appreciate it because we never heard those things about Eli and Archie Manning,
right?
When that stuff was going on, we never heard that. And he came out and told them, we're not going there, and it was celebrated. It's a power move. They standing on business,
right?
Like I know, it was like when we were younger, like what was it, 21 years ago? But it happened, and we all witnessed it.
It did.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield came out of college. He was disorderly and some more shit. They didn't say nothing about that.
Had plenty incidents.
Yeah, plenty of incidents.
Plenty
of incidents. They didn't say nothing about that. Number one pick, Johnny Manziel.
Wow.
The DUI king.
Boy,
the alcohol king.
Boy, got a whole Netflix series and tell you everything he did. They had to make a series about him.
And what did we hear? Oh, that's not the real Johnny. That's not the real Baker. That's not really them. So it got to what pissed me off the most is because they used the slander as the reason why they didn't know it, and it had nothing to do about the play.
Right.
Nothing about
it. Right.
Because the guys he got drafted, only one quarterback in that class was even remotely close.
Yeah.
To Shador. And that was Cam Ward. He was the rest of them guys. We can be like, who?
Yeah.
Even for the rest of their NFL careers, Jackson Dart. What? They probably just drafted another Daniel Jones, in my opinion.
Nah, he might be solid.
Tyler.
Who?
Shots.
Tyler. Whatever his name is.
Who the Giants pick, right?
From Louisville. We saw his tape. It was trash.
Yeah.
Like.
So, yeah, I agree with everything you said. It's just kind of crazy, man. The thing is, when you are one,
I'm gonna say it. Hold on. Let me cut you right here. I'm gonna say it. It's because he's not one of them ones going to say, yes, master, thank you for the opportunity.
Right.
That's all that is.
Right.
He ain't one of the ones to be out like, yes, master, thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
He gonna be fine without that.
With or without you.
He ain't in there sucking, jiving, and high-fiving because he ain't got to.
Right.
Y'all even saw him when they was doing with the prank call and everything else. He kept it so humble.
Right.
And he was just like, he know God got it, got him or whatever.
Right.
And that was that. So it's like, even with everything they were throwing at that man,
never been in trouble.
That's crazy, bro.
Never. Right. The only time you ever seen him even bark back at the opponent,
right,
after getting his ass whooped, was when they said somebody's pop. Like, nigga, I heard what you said about my pops, bro.
Right.
I'm not shaking your hand, bro.
Right.
Can you blame him?
My confidence, my confidence as a man and how I feel about myself, and whatever it is that I might be able to do should not have a negative effect on you. Now, if you don't want to take Shedeur, that's fine, but I would like an explanation other than he's brash and he's cocky. Now, I will tell you this. Now, the Giants, from what I read, did come out and say that they had a personal workout with Shedeur, and they felt that he came in unprepared and just wasn't ready as far as the interview portion and the workout portion. They said they felt like he did not take it serious. That is the only team that I saw that actually put something out saying why we thought we needed to pass up on him. That's fair. I'm not mad at that because they talking about not the combine, not his pro. They talking about a personal workout. So I can't refute if Brian Daboll say, hey, I just didn't feel like he took it serious. To me, I decided to pass. That wasn't a good look for me personally as the head coach. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm not refuting everything, bro. I'm not saying he was right in everything he did. Right. What I'm saying, that's fair. They did their due diligence. They just felt like he wasn't good for them to be the leader of the Giants. Being a leader in New York Giants is probably a step below from being the Cowboys quarterback is probably a step below that you in New York City. So that's fair. Cool. But the other teams really didn't get that much of a explanation on why when all these reports was coming out being negative, trying to slander the man's name. That's my only issue. If you don't want to take them, you don't got to take them.
Jordan Bishop
you don't got to take them.
Jordan Bishop said that was nothing more than a smear campaign.
It was.
Agreed, bro.
It was.
Agreed.
It was.
It was nothing more than it was a straight up smear campaign. And I'm gonna tell you something else, bro. This is an angle that I ain't heard nobody say yet. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. It also weakens Deion's power when it comes to recruiting. When the next year and trying to get those 5-star people to commit to his program, they're gonna look like, bro, you couldn't even get your son.
You couldn't get your son in the first round,
right?
You
couldn't even get your son. So what promise I got? If I go to LSU, I know I'm going. If I'm going to Alabama, I know I'm going first round. Right. But you couldn't even get your own son in the first round.
Against the grain. What's up, my guys?
Against the grain. What's good? But
what's the word, man? Put your info in the chat, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's also a ploy against Prime in that aspect too.
Now it is. I agree. It is a ploy. Yeah. The thing. I mean, you ain't got no control. People draft for need. You know what I'm saying? Just because you the best player, don't. It depends on what they need. We all know that in every sport they draft for what they need, particularly. So I don't necessarily. I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I don't think it hurt him per se because the man had a Heisman in the second round in the second pick of the draft. So I think he's fine when it comes to that. I think he's okay. Like I said, I don't have a like I said, out of all the teams that passed up on him, I'm cool with what the Giants said about him because they gave a detail. It's in Google. If you got your phone, go to Google, look it up right now. What I'm telling you, 7:30. Hey, okay. Hey, the boys come on at 7:30. Hey, check them out. Hey, I'm gonna check y'all out when I get to the crib. I'll be in the chat.
Terrell,
what's good, Terrell? Hey, Denver look good in the draft, man. I like what they did in the draft. They building a tough defense. So hey, them boys gonna be light side.
Jordan said them kids ain't slow. They recognize what it was. The NFL needs to be investigated. Oh yeah, for sure, Jordan. Yeah, they need to be investigated for sure.
The thing. I tell you this.
Collusion. If you the Steelers, I hope you fucking suck next year.
Yeah, I tell you this though. Cleveland actually, in the long run, I think they'll come out in the win because next year should be the last year that they gonna hold on to that Deshaun Watson. I think he has one more year after this year, which they'll probably cut him, eat the money, but then you'll probably have a rookie quarterback on the line, which you're probably paying a little bit of nothing.
And he's a fifth rounder, so fifth rounders get paid between what $5 to $8 million over 4 years.
No, like I think he is $4. Yeah. I think he had $4 million. $4 million for 4. Yeah, so he ain't getting paid nothing. Right, his crumbs in the bucket. So basically, what I'm saying is they're gonna get some type of relief. They'll be in pretty much the same situation that San Francisco was in with Purdy. You got about 2 to 3 years to build a team while your guy's still on a rookie contract, and you try to do as much as you can. Now it's tough sledding over there. You got that division. It's tough sledding. I'm just letting you know. Brother, it's tough over there.
You got Joe and Lamar.
That's what I'm saying.
Shay said this was way more about Prime than Shedeur. We agree.
Agreed.
Against the grain said was Quinn Ewers really a 7th rounder? Yes, he was.
Oh man.
Yes, he was.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I think Quinn Ewers is better than that dude that got drafted to the Saints.
Man, against the grain, I've seen,
and he was a third round,
bro. I've seen Quentin Ewers dice up a defense, bro.
Right,
up and down the
we
field.
talked about him a few times up here, brother.
It just
of
hit
his
a
game,
miss,
bro.
It's hit a miss with Quentin Ewers. Plus, Quentin Ewers, if I'm not mistaken, was hurt every single year he was at Texas. He missed games.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. I'm worried about the durability.
I still think he was better than that dude that got drafted in the third round to the Saints.
I believe so too.
I seen that guy. I seen Ewers. He can play ball.
Yeah, man. It did. Quentin Ewers he a good pick, man. He just I fuck with him.
Jordan Bishop, to your point, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Arizona Cardinals, Carolina Panthers, and the Cowboys headline teams with the A+ grade for the draft, man. All of them picked multiple impact players.
Yep.
So y'all want to talk about that?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. The first round, I wanted to address that wide receiver. We need a number 2. We need a number 2 bad.
Cowboys, we
need a number 2
really
receiver bad.
Stop.
What?
Did you say we?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Yeah,
for right
bro.
now.
Okay. You know, Moan. He'll drift off a little bit, but he'll come back.
He always find his way. He's like a lost dog.
He'll come back, man.
I give you 5 games, bro. I give y'all 5 games every year. Then I say I ain't a Cowboy fan.
I'm gonna leave little cat food outside the door. You come, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, fuck you.
Come back. Hey, but look, the Tyler Booker move from Alabama, I like it. I like the move. I was so on it at first. Dude, a mauler, bro. Dude is a mauler.
He's strong as a ox.
Dude is a mauler.
Hey, I went back and looked at some
Bro,
tape.
He's a mauler.
He's strong as a ox.
I like him. I like him. I mean, he say I like it. Even in this interview he did with Michael Parsons after he got drafted, he say I like to make people not like football. I said, God damn. He say I like to take the love of football out of you.
Bar.
Not for me.
Yeah.
I like to make you not love football when I'm playing. I say, but shit.
I like him. I like him.
Okay. I was like, all right, I like that. The Jaden Blue pick, we really need it. I think Jaden Blue is a split back. Really fast. I don't know. He's not a every down back. But we can use that. We also took
you think he'll be like the Tony Pollard for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Will they
That's
use
a good comparison. Just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. Yeah. The cornerback, okay. So the cornerback, Siobhan Revelle, that's how you say that, from East Carolina. He actually had a first round grade, but because of an injury, he kind of got bounced back into the third round. We took him in the third.
Yeah.
So I watched some film on him. I've been hearing good things, but all in all, we got another D tackle from UCLA. I think we did fine. Now I did hear that we're trying to get another receiver. We're trying to trade for one. I don't know how that's gonna work.
One back. T. Higgins would have been good, but we need one back.
Man, T. Higgins would have been great.
Yes, sir.
Great pick.
You say Quinn Ewers was 7th round. Art shouldn't even be picked because he couldn't beat him out to start at UT. Hey man, people already talking about they tanking for Arch. I've been banging on the table for this. How long I've been talking about this?
No, you're right. I switched what you said.
I've been talking about
bro gotta prove it. Yeah, he do gotta prove it.
I've been talking about it for
so
long.
He looked good, but you're right. He couldn't beat out yours. That's a good. Hey, Jordan, that's a good point. You made me switch my whole daggone mindset. I was defending.
Put it in context. He couldn't beat out Quentin Ewers. That everybody, all the boosters that was giving money tried to get used to start.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he still couldn't beat him out.
That's
they
true.
putting all the pressure on Sarkisian to put Arch in the game, and he still couldn't beat him out. Yeah. So you gotta put things in perspective.
No, you're
right.
He
still could not beat him out.
You're right.
Everybody in Texas wanted him to start.
He might not be that good.
We're gonna find out.
He might not be that good, bro. Now you put it in context. I switch.
I just need
I'm switching. Yeah, I'm switching my mind.
Yeah, you talking about the draft picks?
Yeah,
what we got? You say YT. What you got?
I didn't put that. If I did, I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
YouTube.
What's up, Brian? Oh, YouTube. Oh,
we need YouTube. You hear me?
Okay.
YouTube gonna slide up here.
Brian, what up?
Dion, what up?
Let's get into good old Shay Sharp, man.
Your favorite. God dog, freaky Shay. Say Shay. I heard you like I'm young.
She was above age, all right.
She was. Yeah, that we be having a whole nother conversation.
Shannon Sharp, right? Shannon Sharp is facing a $50 million civil lawsuit filed in Nevada by a woman identified as Jane Doe. The lawsuit alleges that during their nearly 2-year relationship, Sharp committed multiple acts of sexual assault, including the R word, which I won't say, emotional abuse, and non-consensual recording and sharing of intimate encounters. The case is ongoing, with both sides presenting conflicting evidence, including text messages and recorded phone calls. Sharp's legal team has released messages suggesting a consensual relationship, while the plaintiff's attorney have countered with a recorded phone call in which a man identified as Sharp makes threatening remarks. As of now, no criminal charges have been filed, and the lawsuit remains in the civil courts. Also, let me add in the fact that Shannon Sharp also has stepped away from ESPN until football season.
First off, what's up, everybody in the chat? Yo, Pooch, Darius, what's good? What's good?
What's going on?
What up, baby?
Pick your words wisely. Take your time.
So
let them use you.
This boy about to cook. You been thinking about this shit for a minute.
That nigga deep in thought. The wheels were turning, boy.
Yeah, wheels were turning, bro.
Give him a handkerchief. Get him a handkerchief. Wipe your back. Go ahead, man. What you got, right? What you got, preacher?
Cause I don't look, man.
You don't want to kill a black man.
Yeah, Shannon,
I know it.
Shannon, you got to do better, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because this the issue I got with it when it comes to Shannon, this ain't the first time that he been caught in some BS. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm not just talking about Michelle. I'm talking about the situation he was in at CBS a couple years ago, right? Before he got into Fox. You know, he had some charges or whatever put on him then. You know what I mean? And I just think Shannon, he has to be, for somebody as careful as he is,
right? He
has to be more careful. Like, he got to let go of that weird stuff, bro.
Right?
And get your old ass somewhere, sit down and get married, bro.
Right?
Like, hey, make her sign a prenup, fam, and get married. Like, because at your level, she 100% needs to sign a prenup. Like, don't let her come in and then just walk away with half of your stuff. But
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real. I don't necessarily think he did anything wrong. Some people might say they think it's morally wrong, but that's not for me. You know, that's up for interpretation. I will say that, like you said, as smart as he is, which he is pretty bright, for him to get caught up like this is kind of crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what's kind of throws me off is Shannon is like a mogul now. And now that he has his podcast and stuff, his media company, it's a media company.
Yeah, like
he has a lot of shows under him. Yeah,
he employed people.
And so what we don't know and what I have not read into yet is if the sponsorships getting taken away will affect the shows that's under him. We don't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if we get sponsors, we do something crazy, it just affects us. But once we get shows up under us, it affects everybody. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line.
Right.
So that I don't know. And then another thing that I haven't really been hearing about ever since we heard about it the first time is the $100 million. $10 million lawsuit or the $50 million lawsuit is one thing, but a double whammy is losing the $100 million deal.
Which had nothing to do with ESPN from what I was
correct. Told. No, that was just his media company, if I'm not
valuation.
You're right. That was just for him. So not only you might end up paying that money, you might even lose $100 million. And the thing is, it might be hard to come back to a deal like that after something like this happened. You know what I'm saying? So the bag has been messed up multiple ways on just a bad judgment call when it comes to women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I get it, you know, you want to mess with it because he admitted it. He admitted it on Shay Shay when he was sitting down with, I think it was Monique. He said, I like them young ones. But we didn't know how young he was talking about. But he said, I like them. He admitted it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's one of them calls that, like, it just, man, hey, women, man, and I'm not blaming women, but women since, you know, beginning of time. I've been in the military. I see dudes, superstar. Dude get caught in the, little side P-way with a little joke. Yeah. Next thing you know, man, he the worst thing on the ship. They bust him down. They NJP him.
With an E3, cuz. With an E3.
E7, E8.
Bro, be E7 with 2 years left.
Man, if you've been in the military, if you know, you know. And now we talking about something on a way grander scheme. You know what I'm saying? But I hope he get his stuff together. I do believe this is a shakedown, though. I'm not.
That's 100%.
This 100% a shakedown.
100%. But we just saying what he got to do. He got to be old and smart enough to, keep this stuff. Hey, Jordan said something funny. Shannon is built like a Gen 1 slave. He trying to put the cat through the mattress.
Oh my God.
Oh, you so right here. I'm going through it, y'all.
Butch said, "Man, forget Shannon creepy self."
What do you say? Can my Lakers get some help?
Bro, you said
Lakers at 5 last time. Yeah, you right. Lakers at 5.
Hey, we getting there. Yeah,
but it about to be
5 minutes.
It about to be 1, 2, 3 Cancun, man. Them boy, they fired up the Lear. They fired up the Lear.
Bro, so just go ahead and
get bro, you can have them chocolate chip cookies on this plane, bro.
Go ahead and get my cookies ready.
Pat Riley ain't taking no cookies from you on this plane, homie. You good. You safe, dog.
But just to wrap up the Shannon, bro, be careful, man. Like, be careful, dog. Like, this is crazy.
It's gonna be hard to bounce back from.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to be. I don't know if you're gonna make it back to ESPN.
If it's not true, we hope that you make it through.
And hey, in the public perception, it don't matter.
But it don't matter.
It don't matter in the public perception. It only matter.
He pretty much cooked in public.
Yeah, he already done. And the black women been tearing him up. They been
tearing him up before this anyway.
But now it's even worse now.
They was cooking him before this.
It's worse now. It's worse now.
So
what's up, Joey?
Malaysia Fawali is transferring to LSU after her South Carolina exit.
Why? they play the same style of ball.
Man.
Next subject, bro. Next subject.
Look, man, hold on. Let's not. Yeah. Listen, man. Listen. Fawali got a lot of growing up to do, man.
She do, bro.
And I'm gonna just be real. Kim Mulkey, I don't know how. She was doing her thing. Fawali was doing her thing at South Carolina, so I don't know how much she paid attention to how Kim Mulkey do business at LSU. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. She will call you out in the media.
100%.
She will call you out in the media. She will sit you down. So whatever you was getting at South Carolina, as far as player coach, respect level and relationship, you don't get it 10 times worse with Kim Mulkey. You had to know that before you made that move.
Facts.
I don't understand the move. What she needs to do in growing her game has nothing to do with a coach. Nothing at all. What she needs to do is work on being a true point guard and work on running a team, being a coach on the floor.
Yeah.
Talent ain't her game, and she need to watch film. Yeah. Watch film. None of the young players want to watch damn film, bro. Watch film and see what you're doing wrong. Don't just watch film on yourself. Watch film on the game in its entirety. Watch the best 10-point guards the last 10 years.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
But the thing is, her game is so much predicated on her just getting to the rack. And then when she does a fancy layup and she misses. Like, you got to take it. Sometimes you got to get back to basics. And on top of that, she also needs to work on that daggone jumper.
Yeah.
She can't make a jumper to save her life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And again, I think she's the best. I think she's the best when she's in the open court, surrounded by shooters, which often in the case because, again, the WNBA and college women's basketball is still very much an inside-out game.
It is.
It's not outside in like you would find in the NBA and sometimes college. You know what I'm saying? On the men's side, it's very much an inside out game, and the space is going to be limited. So a lot of times when she was driving to the rack, you'll see the girl help side defense from the center just coming, to change the shot. That's why she's missing. So
I'm gonna put it to you like this, and I'm gonna get off of it. Fawali is a product of playing for coaches, and I'm saying before she got to South Carolina, playing for coaches that do not correct bad behavior on the floor.
Facts.
I've been saying this for so long. Y'all coaches got to stop being scared to coach star players. Yep. Sit their ass on the bench. Trust me when I tell you, stop doing that, because now the girl is third year in college, and now what we doing?
Fast.
Coaches, stop being scared to coach. They gonna leave if they don't like you anyway, bro. Just coach. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got.
All right. So Drace, you want to talk about the boxing card before we go ahead and kick it to the NBA playoffs?
Yeah.
It's Friday, right?
It is Friday, man. Actually, we got 2 cards this weekend. Canelo fights on Saturday, William Skull. But we got the Ryan card. So we got Ryan versus Rolly. We got Ryan versus Rolly Romero. Let me see if I can pull up all the fights real quick. That's gonna be a banger. We got Devin is fighting on that card. Dang, if I could pull it up. Come on, man. It ain't pulling up.
Just give us a brief synopsis so we can get to the playoffs.
We got Rolly Romero and Ryan. We got Devin and I can't see the card. Jose Ramirez, and we got Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barbosa. So this is a high-level card with 3 young stars on it. I'm looking to see how Devin looks when he comes back.
He need to look good.
Oh yeah,
he needs to look good.
He is going up to 147. I already heard talks of depending on how he look in this fight, we'll probably get that Ryan Garcia. If they both win, we'll probably get that rematch at 147. And then Teofimo is trying to get himself somewhere in the mix as well. So that's pretty much all I got on that. And then like I said, Canelo is fighting that Saturday.
All right, so let's get into these NBA playoffs, man. First thing, Oklahoma City Thunder have swept the Memphis Grizzlies, clinching the series with a narrow 117-115 victory in Game 4 on Saturday. Did we see that coming?
A sweep? No.
Yes. No.
Did we think they were going to beat the hell out of them? Yes. That first game was crazy.
Yeah, first game, 51 points.
Yeah, 51 point loss. I thought Ja would be better or good enough to at least get on 1 game. But when you got a superstar that ain't good enough to do that no more, it's time to get rid of the superstar. And he's young. He's not old. We normally saying that about old players.
Yep.
Like, it's never been a series where I looked at AI and be like, all right, Allen Iverson in the series, he can get you one. You know, when Allen Iverson was at the height of his powers,
correct.
He was young, I'm like, all right, if AI's in there, I got to, just because he's there, I got to pencil off 1 win right there just because he's on the squad.
Just because he's on the squad.
Right. I can't do that with Ja now. And Ja's young. If Ja was older, like a KD or somebody, I'm like, he's old now. Like, he ain't as impactful as he once was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this is Ja now. And this is Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. now.
Right.
They're not that impactful. So I'll blow that team up. I'll trade everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll say this. I know we talking about we talking about Memphis, but I will say I have to give OKC their props. Everything they did, because let's just be real. Shea didn't play the best this series.
He didn't.
He did not. But Dort, Williams, all them boys, man. Caruso
had one of the highest plus minus.
It was 30. Yeah, it was plus 30
without scoring a bunch.
And don't forget Hartenstein.
Right.
Look, Hartenstein, bro. They rotations, the way they play, they what we call sitting in a chair. That's what type of defense they play. They talk on defense. They switch.
Yeah. You're not getting easy.
They make you take tough shots.
This is the reason why I didn't. This is the reason why I took them.
Yeah.
That defense is the reason why I took them. I'm like,
see.
Everything that Boston like to do, these guys can defend. That's the only that's the reason why I took them. I've been saying that for I don't know how long. And I'm like, but then the other reason why I was like, I'm up and down, is because sometimes OKC play down to their competition.
They lull you to sleep.
Yeah, but shit, not this time. They get the hell out of them.
But
Memphis ain't in Tennessee no more.
Let's just be real. Do you think that's something that's a flaw, or do you think they was playing with their food? Because
it look like they playing with their food, bro. Because right now, like when they want to turn it on, like matter of fact, that last game I think they was down like 29 points. Weren't they down that last one?
Yeah.
When they down like they were down.
I don't know
like
if it was 29, but it was.
But I know they came back. And won that game and swept them. So I'm like, yeah, they definitely were playing with they were definitely playing with their food. I think so. They play down the competition.
Yeah, we'll have to probably see in the next round if we see those
who also
same.
had that problem?
Who?
Boston.
Yeah, for sure.
Boston will play down
for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they did. Yeah, but we'll have to see if that's a flaw or is this just they were superior to the team and just kind of. I mean, it happens, man. I
don't think they're running into trouble until they get to somebody like a Houston or maybe Denver. I don't think they have no problem dispatching anybody else.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. We've seen
Oh.
crazy things, but hey, I'm like you said, I'm expounding on the Ja thing. It's time. Ja needs to. I don't see winning in the future with Ja leading charge.
I tell you what.
I just don't.
When you see Luka on the card, you say, well, yeah, they can get one win.
Yeah.
When you see Anthony Edwards on the card, you're like, yeah, they get one win because that guy's playing.
Right. Ja is this man.
Okay.
I've been beating.
It's a couple guys we can't say that. We can't say that about Zion. We can't say that about Trae Young.
No.
We can't. Well, hell, I don't know. Even if Trae Young make it to the playoffs, he can get you one.
Yeah. No, Trae.
I don't think he's been swept yet.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Trae do his thing. I think he played more winning basketball than Ja do. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, Ja, listen to what I'm telling you. We've seen players like you before. If you do not, I've been saying this for like 4 years. If you do not get a jump shot and you for some reason your athleticism wane, you will not be a good player, bro. Your game will decline big time. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you.
The only thing that's saving Russell Westbrook right now is his intensity and his ferocity. That's the only thing that's really saving him because he's playing hard everything. If they were just doing it based on his ability right now, he still can't really shoot like that.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like he's missing layups that he once was making.
But the thing about Russell, he's bigger, he's strong, he plays the passing lane better. Yep. He talks,
he plays defense.
Yep. He does a lot of more things better than Ja, even in his older age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I would even argue that, as he's gotten older, he's gotten smarter while being on the court, making better decisions and stuff too.
Yeah. It could be go, but yeah.
Yeah, you say Brandon say don't ignore my question. Y'all got like 5 listeners. I'm one of the few fans.
What is he talking about? What question is he talking about?
I don't know what question you put in there.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
Yeah. What you got?
Ask it again.
Ask it again.
Ask it again.
Cares again though, like that.
So the Knicks and the Pistons. The Knicks lead 3-1. Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 32 points and 11 assists, including 15 points in the fourth quarter despite an ankle injury. Towns contributed 27 with a clutch 3 with 47 seconds left to give the Knicks the lead. And the game ended in controversy as Josh Hart peeled to foul Tim Hardaway Jr. on the last second 3-point attempt, but no call was made. And later on, it says the NBA crew chief David Guthrie later acknowledged a foul should have been called on that play.
They missed the call.
So yeah, we know they missed the call. What do y'all think about that series?
Yeah, what you think about the game, man? You seen most of that.
I watched all that game and all the Lakers game. It just comes to them. First off, Detroit was up 10 with 6 minutes left to go.
They walked them down.
So they walked them down. That just comes to you being young and not knowing how to play basketball. Because I'm gonna tell you exactly what I've done. Oh, Cat got 4 fouls. Get him in the pick and roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick and roll with Cade Cutting now. I'm picking and roll and I'm getting downhill. I'm forcing contact if I got to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's just them not them being young and everything like that. So overall, it's been a great series. I think it's been everything that we could hope for. But at the same time, it's literally Detroit being young and not knowing what to do. Yes, it was a foul call. Should it have got down to that where you got to lead in the ref's hands? No. It's in there because you was up 10 with 6 to go.
All right. You said, told you mothers 2 weeks ago, Ant would show Braun the door to retirement. And it would show white boys, Austin and Luka. This is a black man's league. Also, I'm white.
Wow, this is crazy. Wow, this crazy.
Hey man, hey, yeah, you called it. You called it, man. You called it. Hey,
he did say it.
Yeah, well, we
2 weeks ago he did.
He did say that 2 weeks ago. We give people their props on here, man. We ain't got to be right all the time. But you got the Great White Hope coming to the league next year, man. Cooper, Big Coop. Coop gonna save the league, man. Hey, Larry Bird 2.0. Yeah, shit.
Yeah,
nah, I'm for real. I ain't joking
about
it.
On something.
Yeah,
I can't argue.
Get cool about 2-3 years.
It will be something. It will be something to deal with. Fix that handle.
Hey.
But yeah, man. But just to give more of the synopsis about that game, Cat hit a lot of big shots. Brunson was in his playmaking bag early in the first quarter. He had 3 assists already.
Yeah,
so he was in his playmaking bag, finding people at a real high rate already, even in the first quarter. So you can kind of see to be honest, they was up. The Knicks was up at one point, but they let Detroit get back into the game. Detroit got up 6, but when it was go time, when it's time to put the rubber meet the road, they just couldn't. They just young, bro. Once Detroit figure it out, they're gonna be a hell. But they're young right now.
Hey, shout out to my boy Matt, man. That's my band leader right there.
Matt.
What's going on?
He say, Cavi Wallace, check out my peeps. Who is he and what he play? Matt. You talking about a hooper? Hey, send us some a video or something. You said what did he say? It was a foul. It definitely was a foul.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Hey, Cat was hooping, dog.
Yo,
Cat
bro was hitting
tween step back from 30 feet.
Yeah, from 30 feet.
That's a 7-footer, dog.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
My good, and he hit one before that. Before that, he hit one.
Cat look better as a Knicks, man.
Look, man.
Cat looks better as a Knicks.
Everybody look better when they are next to Rudy.
Truth be told, truth be told, and where I was wrong is I really thought, and it might not happen yet. I really thought with Randall going to Minnesota, I thought it was gonna show up a little bit earlier with Cat gone. But the way they playing, man, up to this point, they've been, you know what I'm saying? They've been getting to it. So hey, shout out to them boys, man.
Nick Nat Patty Cat. Give a dog about him.
You say Big Cat. Yeah, Cat doing his thing, man.
What about them Lakers, man? Is over?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought I sat here about 2-3 weeks ago and said they can't guard on the perimeter.
Yeah.
If you listen to this show, I'll be prophetic when it comes to them daggone Lakers because I know them. They can't guard on the perimeter. Them boys was doing the see Luka, attack Luka yesterday. It looked bad. Yeah. He got eventually. I don't know what he's doing during the summer. I don't know if he's going back to Slovenia and drinking all the Slovenian beers or whatever. But he got to put that shit down for the summer, bro. You got to get in, lose some weight, and learn how to move your freaking feet. They legit can't guard on the perimeter.
Right. Nico has shined a spotlight. You know how we all knew Luka wasn't a good defender, but because they shine the light so much on him, A, being out of shape, and B, the defense of him being a defensive liability. Now everybody, even if you don't have a basketball, IQ, you keying in. Tell the truth, bro. Tell the truth. Have you always knew Luka couldn't play deep, but are you keying in on it more when they switching to Luka? Yep. You are. I know I am.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a brighter light shining on Luka not being able to play defense.
I'm gonna give him some grace because
it is what it is.
He was 2 days away from throwing up. He had a stomach bug or whatever. Yeah. So I'm gonna give him some grace then. He was just trying to get back into the floor thing.
I got you.
But he had 30-something points.
Yeah. Right.
The issue is when it gets down, because when you lost the game was in the final 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm gonna get to you too, because I ain't forgot what that bullshit you did either. But
Brandon said, watch Last Dance and watch these dogs from the same kennel. It's what the people want. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and yeah, he's when they lost it, he has to be able to guard better. Like, I understand they've been hiding him. They hit him a lot in Dallas with a center in the back. So when they got past him, you know what I'm saying, he can look at the ref complain, and then the center comes over help side and gives up a lot. But anyway, LeBron hadn't. I'm normally not a defender of LeBron, but in this game, LeBron gave it his all on the defensive end as much as he could. He took an ill-advised 3-point shot. There were like 4 minutes left in the game. He hadn't shot all quarter. Right. So I don't know why he would try a 28-footer. I don't know what he was thinking then. But yeah, he was visibly gassed. JJ took a big ass gamble and failed. He tried to run he ran that starting five
Yeah,
the entire second half,
which is
the
wild.
entirety of the second half.
That's nasty work.
Yeah, that's nasty. Boys were tired. They were gassed. I don't care what nobody tell you. I saw the game. I watched it with my 2 eyes. They were gassed.
As they should.
They were done for.
As they should.
So,
and then you say, Shay says, sell out there hooping. Who sell? Who you talking about?
I forget who he called sell.
Bro, you got to understand Rufus McDonald is the best football player ever. I don't even know who that is, bro. I'm being honest with you. Who is Rufus McDonald? You being funny, dog?
It's just the way you read it.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, let's be honest. Can't play D because he's white.
Nah, that's not it. The thing is,
Caruso white.
No,
he can play defense just
right. Yeah. The thing is, we're not. You do so much on the offensive end. Nobody's asking you to be a shutdown defender. That's a hard play. You're not Kobe. We're not asking you to do that.
Yeah.
But what we are asking you is to be an average defender. That's it. We asking you to be average.
Yeah, he not
play that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you another thing that led into him being tired too. They picked him up 95 feet for like 3 quarters.
That'll run you down.
And McDaniel was on his hip the whole time. He couldn't bump him off.
That any guard. Did you see when JJ Redick was yelling at late in the game that somebody come set a screen?
Yeah.
That's go into play, which exactly what you're talking about.
That's why.
If you ever brung the ball up, I don't care if you playing rec ball. If somebody's on you 94 feet and you bringing the ball up, it will wear you. 3-4 possessions will wear you down, bro. Mm-hmm. If you ever, it's hard. It's tough sledding, man.
And Luka has not. That's another thing. This has another reason why he had to shape. He ain't mastered to give the ball and go.
Yeah,
he gives the ball and stay.
And sits.
Yeah. he don't go nowhere.
Yep.
He don't try to set a screen for nobody off ball. I don't even know if they running a motion set or nothing. I'm like, what are they doing?
Chauncey said worst move of the season, JJ Redick for Darvin. I mean, you got to expand that rotation, big dog. We know during the playoffs, you normally about 8 deep. 8 deep. Really, really good team, 9, and you pushing it. You know what I'm saying? That 9th guy might get 10 minutes out the whole game.
Facts.
But you about 8 deep. You cannot go 5. Yeah, 5 is crazy. You can't do that. That's wild.
That's nuts.
This ain't 2K, big dog.
So Pacers Bucks, man. With Dame going down for the season, is it over for them too?
It's over.
It's over.
It's
okay.
Over. They didn't. I don't. Even with Dame back, they didn't have enough.
No, that's a fact. No,
even with Dame back, I didn't. They can't keep up because they're fucking old and they're big and slow. They can't keep up with that running gun style. And the Pacers are pushing up and down the court. Yeah. That's it is what it is.
Brandon, you're right. He say D is about effort. Period. Yes, D is about effort. It's about will. It's about being in shape. It's about beating your guy to the spot. All of the above. Like I tell kids, I coach kids. I tell kids, all of you got energy on offense. For some reason, somebody put a battery in your back on offense. Every time, it never fails. Watch the film. On the defensive end,
I've heard him say it.
On the defensive end, you lack defense. It pisses me off, bro. It really does. Everybody got this magical energy. As soon as we take the ball out, everybody, bro. Yeah, but when they come to the other side of the floor, you drag it. You missing assignments. You know what I'm saying? You getting backdoored. That's what it is. And it goes from the youth all the way up to the league. Yeah. Ain't nothing changed, just the faces and the athletes. Yep. Same thing. You're right, bro. It is about effort.
Chauncey said JJ didn't play in the defense as a player. He coaches even less. Yeah, there's also a problem.
He ain't worse than Luka.
No, he ain't worse.
He was average at least. He was average.
But there's also an issue too. You can't if you put Vanderbilt on the floor, you basically 4-5 because he ain't getting you shit on offense. He can defend, but boy, he ain't getting you nut, boy. He ain't getting you. You might as well play 4-5 at that point.
Nathan, he like Rudy out there, man.
That boy like Ben Simmons. No, I saw Ben Simmons dunk the other night. So never mind.
Oh yeah, you got it.
He got a one 2-hand jam.
I ain't mad at
What's the next series, Steve? You got?
Those are the only ones that was on the list. So which ones y'all want to talk about?
Fucking Clippers. I think they're gonna win that series.
The Clippers been playing very well, yo.
First off,
they do need a good center, bro.
Nah, Pooch, you right. You absolutely right. They definitely need a good center because Jackson Hayes ain't there. How you 7 foot and only getting 2 rebounds?
Man, we talked about yesterday.
I don't know how. I don't know. Is it physically possible? I don't know. Like I thought he was good as a lob threat for Luka because you see him throwing a lob. I also noticed something in Luka game too. he ain't really got. I thought he had a better post bag than that. But when he got tired, that bag disappeared.
Yeah, he ain't got no legs, big dog.
He ain't got no legs. I thought his post bag was better than that. But McDaniels was just sitting. I think McDaniels did. Also, did you know McDaniels was averaging 21 points a game this series? That's because what?
Swiss Army knife.
They can't guard the perimeter. I bet you he don't do that against nobody else.
Swiss Army knife, yeah.
But listen, McDaniels is a wonderful defender.
But they can't defend it. They can't defend that nigga.
No, they can't.
You got AR. Listen, and they're getting older. They're not gonna magically get better at defense, bro.
Let me ask y'all this before we get up out of here. Let me ask y'all this because I actually did a video on this about a month ago. I want to go back to that Bucks situation. Now we've heard Giannis hint at him wanting to still be a contender, right? Now my question is, Dame is probably not realistically. Dame probably won't be back until Christmas, right? That's best case scenario, right? That's best case scenario, right? Okay, so this season we know you're definitely not winning the chip. You're going home here soon, right? So in that situation, do you think we've seen the last of Giannis in a Bucks uniform? Do you think he tried to press his way out this summer?
How many years he got left on his contract?
I have to look at it. I have to look at it.
Steve got it.
I don't know.
Honestly, you're right. They traded AD, but we knew that. We knew they were missing. We knew they were going to be missing the rim protector. Yeah. But they sure can't stop. Anthony Edwards was going to the paint whenever he felt like it, and he was getting foul calls.
With one guy,
Giannis is on a 3-year, $175 million contract. He'll be a free agent as of 2028. Unrestricted free agent.
So he's got.
So it's a new deal, pretty much. Just 3 years, a new deal.
He got another year before he can opt out.
Yeah, if he even have a player option, I'm sure he
because
does.
They're probably going to try to sign him in 2026.
Yeah,
December 2026, and if you don't sign, then he can force a trade.
But you had a dead end though, Mo. You got Orlando that's going to be breathing down everybody's neck. You got Detroit that's going to be breathing everybody's neck, and then they get another year of experience.
Player option next year.
Next year? Option next year.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah.
Dame is not coming. Milwaukee doesn't get free agents. Okay, number one, we know that. Dame doesn't come back.
Dame didn't even want to go there.
Right, and all the teams that I just named are just gonna get better, more experience.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, it's pretty much running up against the wall.
It's the same argument I made against Josh Zion in the West.
So I'm asking, do you think he forced his way, or you think he just declined the player option?
I think he declines the player option.
That's fair.
I don't see him forcing. I don't think he ain't never been that type of cat. Not that I know. I mean, not that we've seen from him thus far. I think he declines the player option. He walk in the summer.
Rushank Rain, yes sir. Oh yeah, I don't know if I think this guy. Yeah. We respond to chats, man. What you got? We get up out of here. What you got? We respond to something.
Yeah, what you got, bro?
What you got? Go ahead and type it up, man. As long as this, it ain't gonna spawn no crazy shit.
Yeah, no answers ain't crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I think he gone, man. I think. That's gonna be a free agent frenzy, bro. Because I don't give a damn what team. Because you mean to tell me I can get Giannis and I don't have to give up nothing? This is not a trade. This is not where I have to empty out the clip. This the only problem I had to worry about with Giannis is to make space. Yep. Who do I get rid of to fit him in? You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you right now. What team?
I have no idea.
Everybody going. What team you want to?
I don't know. Anybody can. I don't care who.
And Bron. The rest of y'all can kill y'all ass.
Luka who?
And Bron. Oh, the Lakers. Man, I don't know if I can. No,
Bron out of there, man.
Bron, you out of there.
Bron retired. Just retired.
Give me Luka and Giannis. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Luka and Giannis.
Giannis will have to find a team where his brother can go to. He has half support system with him. His brother already. I think he out the league already. Yeah, I don't think his brother on the roster. I don't think he made the roster this year.
He was on the pod. That's a fact.
Podcast.
Yeah,
that is a fact.
I thought his brother ain't make the roster this year.
Celtic series. We considering that one over?
Yeah,
against the Magic.
They're undermanned too without Jalen Suggs. Yeah. But yeah, that's over. That's over. I mean, it's just they're young, bro. They'll figure it out later.
Suggs playing this, it might be a different. I'm not saying they win the series. might be having different
It
conversations.
ain't one and done though.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't one
Right.
because I think they're gonna finish them off.
Paulo, look, first of all, Orlando, I did not understand how big and athletic Orlando was. Because let's just be real, I watch some Orlando games, but I don't get to watch many.
Yeah,
They don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the way they switch, the athleticism that they have, man, Paulo, I know that's your dog, being able to take over games late. They are in the driver's seat right now. They definitely in the driver's seat. Like I was telling Mom before the pod started, you know, in the future, you know, Detroit in the Magic first round is gonna be must see TV.
Yeah, I hope we get
must see TV.
Yeah, must see TV. I hope we get that bad boy next year.
Man, if they get any better than what they are now, and they can stay healthy.
Did Cleveland beat the Heat already? I haven't been watching this series. I considered it over.
They are 3-0. Next game is today at 7:30.
Yeah, I haven't been watching this series. I just was like, yeah, that's pretty much done. They're just finding Tyler Hero and whooping his ass. Like,
well, everybody, if you haven't already, please make sure that you like or love this live. Make sure you share it on your page. Anything that you see that we might be interested in, feel free to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, tag us in it on any platform. So make sure you also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Yes, sir, Drace.
One thing before we go, if y'all don't mind, can we get everybody to share the podcast, and then can we get you to either like or love or both the podcast? Hit the like button, please. All it does is trigger the algorithm to let people know that we are in here on Mondays. We get more eyes in here, and then we get more, you know, responses on the topics. You know what I'm saying? It just make the show better.
Yes, sir. So we appreciate y'all. And until next time, Crunch Time out.
Crunch Time out.
Crunch time. Crunch time.